In the late 19th century, as the Industrial Revolution began to take hold, a new concern arose among scientists and thinkers. The burning of fossil fuels had led to an unprecedented rise in carbon dioxide levels, and the consequences were becoming increasingly apparent. The world was warming, ice caps were melting, and the climate was changing. This crisis, born from human progress, sparked a revolution of a different kind. A group of brilliant minds, led by a visionary named Svante Arrhenius, embarked on a daring endeavor to control the climate. They called it geoengineering. Arrhenius, a Swedish scientist, first theorized about the potential of geoengineering in 1896. He proposed that by increasing the amount of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, humanity could counteract the effects of industrial emissions and cool the Earth. His idea was met with skepticism, but his foresight set the stage for future exploration. The first significant step in the geoengineering saga came in the mid-20th century. British scientist Guy Callendar, inspired by Arrhenius, suggested that human activities were causing global warming. His research, though controversial, ignited a fire in the hearts of scientists and policymakers alike. In the 1960s, the concept of geoengineering gained momentum. John Tyndall, another influential scientist, proposed a radical solution: to spray sulfur particles into the stratosphere to reflect sunlight and cool the Earth. This idea, driven by the looming specter of global warming, marked the birth of active geoengineering. However, as the 20th century progressed, the complexities and potential dangers of geoengineering became apparent. Scientists began to question whether human interference with the Earth's climate could have unintended consequences. The debate raged on, and the line between progress and hubris began to blur. Today, geoengineering remains a controversial topic. While some believe it offers a potential solution to climate change, others argue that it could have devastating effects on ecosystems and weather patterns. As humanity continues to grapple with the consequences of its industrial past, the future of geoengineering remains uncertain. Yet, the story of geoengineering serves as a testament to human ingenuity and our relentless pursuit to control our environment. From the vision of Svante Arrhenius to the debates of today, geoengineering stands as a monument to our collective struggle to understand and harness the power of the Earth's climate. In the face of this ongoing crisis, the journey of geoengineering continues, offering both hope and caution as humanity navigates the complexities of its relationship with the planet. The future of geoengineering may hold the key to our survival, but it also stands as a reminder of the delicate balance that exists between humanity's ambition and the Earth's resilience.